Okay, your targeting doesn't matter anymore. Your budget doesn't matter as much as you think. In 2026, there is one thing that decides if your Facebook ads work or fail. Your creative. I run Lemon Agency. We spend serious money on meta ads every month, and after all that spent, I can tell you the difference between a campaign that prints money and a campaign that burns it is almost always the creative. Not the settings, not the audience, the creative. So in this video I will show you the exact creative strategy we use in 2026, what to make, how to make it, and how to keep it working week after week. So let's go. So let me explain why creative matters more than ever. Meta's new algorithm, Andromeda, completely changed how ads are delivered. Before you picked the audience, and now Meta picks the audience for you based on what your ad looks like. So think about it. Think about it. If your ad talks about kitchen renovation, Andromeda will show it to people interested in kitchen renovation. You didn't set that as a target. The creative told the algorithm who to find. So your creative is your targeting now. If your creative is generic, you reach generic people. If your creative is specific, you reach the right people. And there is one more thing. Andromeda uses something called entity ID. It looks at your ads and decides, are these really different or are they basically the same thing? So if you upload 10 ads with the same background and just change the text, Andromeda sees one ad, not 10, so you get one chance instead of 10. So that's why creative diversity is not optional anymore. It's the whole game now. So okay, so what actually works? Here are the 5 types of creative we use every week at our agency. Type number 1, talking head video. So you talking to the camera, and in this case phone is enough. This is the most authentic format and it builds trust fast. The key is the hook, your first 2 seconds. So if you don't grab attention immediately, nobody watch the rest. Type 2 is static image with bold text. So one strong image, big clear headline on top, and this sounds simple, but it's one of the best performing formats we see. Why? Because it stops the scroll. People read text on images, and remember to make that text a strong promise or a surprising number and you will win. Type 3, before and after. So it works amazing for any businesses with visual result, for example renovation, fitness, design, cleaning, so anything where you can show transformation. So the format in this case is simple: left side before and right side after. So or for example it can be a short video that shows the process. Okay, next one, type 4, carousel. Multiple images that people swipe through. Great for showing several benefits, so for example client results or a step-by-step process. Each slide should have one clear point with big readable text. So don't put words of text on carousels, keep it short. Okay. type 5 UGC style clip. I think, yeah, I moved too fast before my presentation, but yeah, now we have this one. So the UGC style clip, a short video that looks like a real person filmed it, not a company. It can be you, a team member, or a real client talking about their experience. So the key word here is authentic. It shouldn't look polished. It should look real. So that's what makes people trust it. So so for example, right now I'm recording this video by Loom because in 2026 people more trust, for example, videos like this one, by Loom without any edit. So yeah. Okay, so these 5 types cover about 90% of what works for us. So you don't need fancy animation or expensive production. You need variation and authentically. So now the most important part of any creative, the hook. So you have 2 seconds and that's it. 2 seconds before someone scrolls past your ad. So if your hook doesn't grab attention in that window, the rest of your ad doesn't exist. So nobody will see it, and a good hook does one of 3 things. Calls out a problem. For example, still getting 0 calls from your website. 2, makes a bold promise. 27 new patients in 30 days. Here is how. 3, creates curiosity. This one changed doubled our clients' results overnight. Knows every single one is specific, not grow your business or get more customers. Those are invisible. So specific hooks stop the scroll. And here's a trick we use at our agency. For every single ad we make 2 versions with different hooks but the same body. Same video, same message, different first 2 seconds. Because sometimes the only difference between a winning ad and a losing ad is the opening line. So the 60 and 40 rule. When you are building your creative library, follow this ratio. 60% brand new concepts, completely different ideas, different hooks, different angles, and different formats. A talking head video and carousel are 2 different concepts. Same message as a video and as a static image, 2 different concepts. This is what gives Andromeda fresh signals. 40% 40% variations of proven winners. Take what already works and give it a new hook, or change the format, turn a winning static image into a video, or change the opening line. This protects your baseline while you test new stuff. Okay, why this ratio? Because if you only make new concepts, you risk losing what already works. And if you only make variations, you will slowly run out of steam because every variation gets smaller improvements. So 60-40 rule keeps your account fresh and your results stable at the same time. Okay, so let me give you the exact weekly system we use. So Monday, write 10 hooks, short, specific, aggressive. Each one should grab attention a different way. 1 question, 1 bold statement, 1 number, and 1 pain point. And also 1 curiosity gap. It takes usually about 30 minutes. Tuesday, Wednesday, record 3 to 5 quick videos. In this case, phone is enough. For each video, make 2 edits with different fish, 2 seconds, add static images with strong headlines, and build 1 to 2 carousels. You should end up with 8 to 12 pieces of creative. Okay, Thursday, upload everything to your testing campaign. Kill any creative that's been running plus 2 weeks with bad results. Friday, check what's winning. Move winners to scaling and replace dead creatives in scaling with fresh winners from testing. So, total time it's usually about 3 to 4 hours per week, and that's it. So the rest of the time the algorithm does the work. So the point of the system is that you never stop. You don't create ads when the results drop. By then it's too late. You create every single week, no matter what. That's how you stay ahead of footage. Okay, so last thing, how do you know when a creative is done? We have 3 signals. CPM is rising, that means Meta is running out of people to show your ad to. The audience is tired of it. Click rate is dropping, so people see it but they are not interested anymore. Cost per result is going up week over week, so the creative is not converting like it used to. So when you see 2 of these 3 happening at the same time, the creative is done. So don't try to save it, just replace it with the next winner from your testing campaign. So under Andromeda, most creatives last 2 to 4 weeks, so plan for that. If you are creating new ads every week, you will always have replacement ready. Okay, so quick recap. Creative is your targeting now, so specific creative equals specific audience. 5 types: talking head, static image, before and after, carousel, and UGC. Hook is everything. 2 seconds, problem, promise, or curiosity. 60-40 rule. 60% new concepts, 40% variations of winners. Weekly sprint, create every week, never stop, 3 to 4 hours total usually. Kill signals. Rising CPM plus dropping CTR plus rising cost equals time to replace. Okay, so drop a comment and tell me which of these 5 creative types have you tried and to which one are you going to try this week. So subscribe me for more practical methods breakdowns. So I'm Jacob from Lemon Agency, and see you in the next one.